Every inch of this boat was designed for fishing. It's just amazing the kind of outfitting they've been able to develop for this, and the stability just blows me away. At the front, you've got the large 16-gallon gear bucket, so you can put ice and drinks, you can put your catch in here, any kind of gear you need to take with you. And then it's easy removable, easy to wash out if you've had your fish in there. Underneath, this thing has in-hole rod storage for 6 rods. So sitting in your seat, you slide your rod tips into the tubes here. Each rod tip will be protected in its own tube right up into the front of the hole. Again, you've got the accessory mount, so I can add fish finder, depth finder, rod holders in that mount. I can also even put the sail on this one. And then you have these mounting plates, so if I want to add fish finder, depth finder, additional rod holders, I can mount it to this and not have to cut into my hull. It also allows me to swap those out and change it if I ever want to change up my arrangement. Kind of, again, the key feature for the Hobies is that patented Mirage drive, which has allowed me to fish hands-free as far as moving the boat, kicking along, and I pretty much never set down my rod, just steer with my left hand, and my right hand's always on my fishing rod. You can see from the back where those rods slide up into the tubes, and then as I bring my rods back, you just drop the tail end of your rods back here. We have retractable bungees that come out of the handle to secure them. It also has a cutting board built right here on the top deck for those who want to cut bait while they're on the water. And then it comes with a large Plano box, 3 small Plano boxes, lure tubes down the center, and this whole setup comes out. Easily take it into the house if you want to organize your gear and whatnot, and then you have more storage inside underneath. Like all of our kayaks, the Pro Angler comes with a full paddle. It also comes standard with an optional T-grip handle, so I can break that paddle in half, and if I want to, I can use my paddle just like a canoe paddle. Really comfy all-day boat seat. It's got the mesh fabric, so it's nice and cool on a hot day, and it also sits you up nice and high, so you're never going to be sitting in water in this one. And again, it's self-bailing, so if any waves crash into the boat, they run right through on staying high and dry. It is designed to be an easy boat to stand and fish from. So the stability is just incredible. Again, for a boat this size, it's just amazing. And most of my demos, at some point I'll end up standing both feet just like this on the side, one side of the boat, easily balancing in deep water, no problem. Just incredible stability. And again, it's just a very comfortable all-day boat seat. Everything's right at my fingertips, so my rod holders are easy to hit, cutting board, tackle boxes, all right here, right where I need them. It's even got the measuring tapes built onto the side, so you can get a good idea of just how big that fish is you're catching. For my rudder control, right now my rudder's tucked up in a channel so it's safely protected. I can drive it right onto shore. Pop this out of the cleat, my rudder deploys, now I can easily steer. When I'm ready to hit the beach, I just pull this, it says up on it, and it locks into this cleat and keeps that rudder up and protected. Behind me, it's so wide it makes it easy to reach into the back. Again, we have our optional live well that'll plumb right out through these scuppers. I also have built-in rod holders in the back, so I can just drop my rod butts in there and be ready to cruise. I have an additional gear bucket here in the back, as well as more storage inside the hull. It's also stable enough I can even lower my seat down, stand in the back, and cast from the back. With 600-pound capacity, you can take all the gear you need or even add a second passenger back here. At 13 feet 8 inches long, 38 inches wide, with a whopping capacity of over 600 pounds, it's a really stable boat, easy to use, and you can load it full of gear. The great thing is, one of my favorite accessories is the wheel cart. So it still makes this boat really easy to move around. When I want to take it to and from the water, I just grab this handle, roll it on edge easily, pop in the wheel cart, and I can easily lock this into place. There's a pin I pull out, slide in. Now that wheel cart can't fall out. When I come up and grab this front handle, even a couple fingers in that front handle, I can easily wheel this wherever I want to go. So for the size of boat it is, having those wheels up forward on it takes most of the weight off the handle, makes it just real easy to move. When I get to the water, I can either roll it straight into the water, or I can pull the pin out, roll it back up on edge, and just drop the wheels right out. I can even drop them back into the cupboard here for easy storage while I'm on the water.